Welcome friends! In this video I'm going to show you how to make a double chain, or what's also called a half I-cord. I went ahead and used it to make a loop to hang it, and as you can see it's just a little bit thicker than a chain, so it's called a double chain, and it's a little bit smaller than an I-cord. But I love using this. It's really simple and easy to add to all sorts of projects. To get started, find the middle of your strand of yarn because you're going to be working with both the working yarn and the tail. Go ahead and make a slip knot. We're going to put that onto our crochet hook. And now face the slip knot down at the bottom and go ahead and pinch that. And remember, you're working with both the tail, put that in your right hand, and the working yarn, put that in your left hand. Go ahead and loop over your hook with the working yarn and pinch that slip knot so you can hold it in place. Then take the tail, not the working yarn, and loop it from the back to the front. So what you did was the first loop that you put over your hook, you're then going to cross over. See that? We're crossing over with the other side, with the other yarn. And you're going to pull that through both. So let me show you it again. You're going to take the working yarn and go over the top, pinching to hold in place. And you're going to take the tail and go from the back to the front and pull through both of those loops. Working yarn over, tail over. Working yarn over, tail from the back. So you're crossing it right here, and that's what's keeping it in place. And you can just kind of find a rhythm once you get the pattern going. That'll create your cord. Now note that this uses up quite a bit of yarn. So if you want a long one, you need to give yourself quite a bit of a tail to work with. See, I'm down to the end, and this is how much cord I have. And the shrinkage is, let's go ahead and measure to give you a rough idea. So right here, I would say that I can't keep working anymore. And at this point, I would take both of these, trim the working yarn, and pull through both of them through your loop and tighten down, and that'll form a knot for you. So let's see what the shrinkage rate is. If we measure the cord, we've got 4.5 inches if you go to the knot. And now we're going to undo that knot, pulling to undo. I'm going to hold it. Oh, there we go. I saved my original slip knot. And it's not perfectly in the center, so you see I cut them to be the same length at the end, and there's a difference. So we're going to count to the shorter one from my slip knot. So that was 12 inches. 13, 14, 15, 16 and a half. So 16 and a half went down to 4.5. If you divide 4.5 by 16.5, then you're going to get about 27%. So that means you lost about 73% of your string. So just keep that in mind. You've got a roughly, I'm going to say 30%, because it's an easier number to remember, that will remain. So measure out what you want and then know that only 30% of that is going to be left for the chain. And that's how you crochet a double chain or half I-cord. If you learned something from this tutorial, I'd appreciate it if you liked this video, and don't forget to subscribe so that you don't miss out on future videos. Thanks so much for watching.